Okay, the last resource that I chose for my 5 new technologies, which I know other people have utilized this or have shown it, but I actually have never used it, so I was interested in learning how to use it, is LiveBinder. Why I chose it is because in my Avid class, my students are required to do binder checks, and they have to do them once a week, and the kids get pretty frustrated with lugging around a big binder for 8 classes, so I've kind of toyed with the idea of starting to do it online or let them do another version of it online. But it collects resources. You can access it from anywhere. It gives organization, which is a plus that a lot of kids should learn. And then they have apps for an iPhone and Android. It's a one-stop shop, so everything can be in one place. So you just have to have the internet to access your information. You can add assignments, videos, resources, and it's all in one spot. Intended audiences would be students, teachers. It would be nice if parents could utilize it if kids have homework and I had a binder set up for each class or each chapter or content area. And then you could also use it as a business owner. The standards I chose were ISTE T1D, Model Collaborative Knowledge Construction by engaging in learning with students, colleagues, and others in face-to-face and virtual environments, and ISTE T3C, communicate relevant information and ideas effectively to students, parents, and peers using a variety of digital age media and formats. When you go to LiveBinder, I'm already logged in, so you can see it says Welcome L. Downing. I could view other people's binders, so if I wanted to see kind of how other people are creating them and what they're adding, I could go through and use those or utilize them. If I go over here to I started one binder just for this class since I've never done it, just to kind of play around with it. But if I was new, I would click Start a Blank Binder. Binder name, I'll just do Trial. I could give it a description, a tag, list what it's for. So I'll just do Education. Make it public or private, so if I want everyone to be able to view my binder or only me and the people I choose, I would probably just keep it private. Access key is what you give to people when you keep it private. So say I wanted to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Create new binder, and then it'll take you through a step-by-step process. So if you've never used LiveBinders, I did go through this process and it was pretty helpful. So you can just click each tab and it'll take you through a tour. But once you're in there, now you have your options to, in each tab or in your binder tabs, you can enter a web address. So say you wanted to enter a YouTube or a link to a site that you're currently using for the class, you could do that here. If you don't want to use a web address, you can click Content up at the top, and that's where you can choose to do other things. So if you need files put in, if you want to do text, pick text, and then you can see how you would like it to be displayed. So am I going to have media and a list on the side? Am I going to flip-flop it? Maybe I just need a small chunk, or I want columns. So I'll click here. And then I could go ahead and edit. So if I want to edit, I could just start typing information. You can do all your editing features up here, and then whatever information I would like in the bottom of my binder. So that would be my first tab. I could click tab 2 if I wanted to have 2 tabs or even 3 tabs. I do like that when you click the arrow, I could delete it, move it, so if I don't like the order, or you can set a tab color. I like to color code things because I'm an organization freak, so you could set tab colors, or if I have a lot of information for that section, I could add a sub-tab under it and then move on from there. So same thing here. I could add another sub-tab, delete, set the color, and so on and so forth. So it's pretty basic to use, and I like that you can put a lot of information in it. I'm going to go back to my binders. So if I do the one that I looked at earlier, I can edit it. And I went ahead and used some of the sites that we used today. So Kahoot, I just put in information that it's utilized for my financial literacy class, and it would have the website there. Obviously, these are very basic. Or my Canvas site, the one that I showed earlier. For some reason, the link wouldn't load, but it will show when you preview it. So I could go to view and see what my live binder looks like. So you can see my Kahoot one showed up, but like I said, my Canvas one, for some reason it didn't go to the live picture, but you can still click the link over here. So it's pretty cool, has a lot of information. I can go back to my home page. I have my binders there, or I could start a new binder. So I hope that helps if you haven't used live binders at all. It's pretty easy and simple to use.